First, I got this
I got some new summer.
Just got this dress.
Okay, I'm obsessed.
This outfit, love it.
I hope this helps you pick the perfect pair.
If you like clothes, you may notice nowadays that your social media feed may be swarming with fast fashion content.
Shop with me.
So much color.
Summer and spring haul.
It's big business, led by Chinese player Shein, which made $20.5 billion in revenue last year. There are almost 9,000 new online arrivals a day, and the prices are super cheap. You can get a top for $5, a fetching rhinestone belt for 10, or these practical sunglasses for 6. And who is manufacturing the success? China. Who is paying for this success? Also China. But who is driving this success? Millions of Gen Z youngsters who are obsessed with TikTok.
We want to fit in, conform to what's trendy, what's cool. We want people to think we're cool as well. And I think fast fashion brands sort of play into that fear that we're missing out. Just as quickly as it comes in, it just goes. People forget about it, people get rid of the clothes that they buy for very cheap prices. And I think that's what fast fashion is.
Lizzie Ko is a big name on TikTok with a whopping 168,000 followers. Shein is one of the notable fast fashion brands lately. What has given it a rise in recent times?
I think social media definitely, especially with TikTok being a very big thing during quarantine or lockdown, sort of saw a rise maybe in like 2019, 2020.
Shein's TikTok hashtag has more than 24 billion views. The most popular are Shein hauls, with users posting outfits from bulk orders.
Okay, my Shein package just came in. Shein haul.
I sort of fell into the trend of just bulk buying Shein products. I didn't even need it, but sort of that cheap price tag entices you, thinking, oh, I can get a top for like, what, $10 or something.
Shein's popularity is inspiring many other fast fashion players like Zaful, Fashion Nova and Pretty Little Thing.
The website sort of layout and design is very, very similar, and I think they try to make the consumer a little bit sort of, how do I say it? Remind the consumer about what they love about Shein, so they're trying to replicate that success.
And what else do they all have in common? They all rely on Chinese manufacturing. In the first 2 months of this year, about 6 billion meters of clothing fabric was produced in China. Shein, as an example, operates like an e-commerce platform for smaller Chinese suppliers.
Shein can further sometimes squeeze the manufacturing cost and transfer part of this cost to other, franchise suppliers and further lower down its manufacturing cost.
Dr. Lee says this model allows Shein to run product trials en masse. Meanwhile, suppliers bear some of the cost of unwanted items.
So maybe more than 90% of these items are not popular at all. They just need, a few items very popular, then they can guarantee the profit.
While global consumers hop on the latest trends, China has to deal with waste from these unwanted items. China produces more than 20 million tons of fashion-related waste products each year from production and used clothing. Researchers say Shein workers in China are producing roughly 120 pieces each per day.
We all work 11 to 12 hours a day, and that's not 5 times a week, but 7 times a week. They usually have 1 day off per month.
Researcher Timo Kolbrunner from Swiss watchdog Public Eye has been investigating Shein.
The most problematic aspects are first the incredibly long working hours, then that no one of the workers has a contract, no one of the workers interviewed had received any social security benefits.
His investigators on the ground in China spoke to 10 workers from 6 factories in Guangzhou.
You don't have any fire exit, you have like hallways that are blocked, and then sometimes we even found barred windows.
In the 2021 Fashion Transparency Index, Shein and its counterparts, like Fashion Nova, were among the world's least transparent fashion businesses. A spokesperson for Shein told China Tonight that they enforce a code of conduct for all suppliers and have strict audits using third-party firms. They said the company is committed to protecting the environment, supporting communities, and empowering entrepreneurs. However, its Gen Z consumer base are voicing concerns over the fast fashion industry. The hashtag Boycott Shein now has over 4.8 million views on TikTok.
At first, when I purchased from Shein, it was sort of like a too good to be true moment, but then reality starts to sink in, then you start to sort of uncover and understand the repercussions behind buying from a fast fashion company, and I sort of distance myself, and I feel like a lot of influencers that are sort of I'm in touch with also sort of distance themselves from fast fashion companies as well.
Time will tell how Shein and its fashion peers will address these issues. Despite criticism, Shein is still China's most successful fast fashion label. For now, they're still Australia's #1 shopping app. Meanwhile, China will continue to grapple with the fast fashion cycle.